Hi folks, this is all the fruit and this is the video you have all been waiting for, right? The rare fruit tree collection of Kuala Lumpur Botanic Gardens. Well, the Botanic Garden or gardens of Kuala Lumpur are gigantic and really impressive. And since all those people in Southeast Asia and especially in the southern part like Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Brunei, they have a very intimate connection with fruit, and they also have maybe the biggest fruit diversity in the world. So most of their parks and botanic gardens are dedicated a lot more to fruit trees than those in almost any other part of the world. And yeah, in the Botanic Garden of Kuala Lumpur, Perdana Botanic Gardens, there are lots of fruit everywhere, but there is also an area of several hectares just dedicated to collecting rare and sometimes not so rare tropical fruit trees. However, I hope I'm not gonna disappoint you. Last time I was here, there were fruit everywhere in Kuala Lumpur, but not in this collection. And when I enter it now, well, it looks to be a little bit like last time. At least at the first 20-30 meters there is nothing. Well, a good thing is there are lots of labels. Not at every tree, and there are several generations of labels. Those big black ones are new. I didn't see them last time. They had those smaller ones. However, most of them got broken off, so they replaced them with the big ones. In other parts of the Botanic Garden, like on the other side, there are also those huge explanatory boards, but I haven't seen them in the rare fruit tree collection. But let's look around. I mean, I will not read out every label to you. You can imagine how enormous this place is and how many different fruit trees there are here. I'll try to search for something where I can actually show you the fruit. I'm sure if you Google it, you can find some fruit tree list online, so there will be no much good in reading the list out to you. But it seems to be exactly the same thing as last time. Fruit everywhere outside of the rare fruit tree collection, but for now nothing inside the rare fruit tree collection. Last time the only fruit I found in literally hundreds of trees and probably hundreds of species were some unripe velvet apples. Well, today in the area of the Botanic Garden I harvested mangosteen, other species of Garcinia. There was sapodilla, bananas, coconuts. Let me see what else. Sterculia, jambu or syzygium, water apple. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. Fruiting, but nothing in this rare fruit tree collection. Last year I was here 3 times within a span of 2.5 months, and there was nothing except for those unripe velvet apples. Why? When literally a couple meters outside of this collection there is lots of stuff. This time even the Garcinia Cambodia. Yeah, at least the Garcinia Cambodia has a fruit here. See? Finally, we found ourselves half a fruit. And there are some more. I think I remember last year, yes. Last year this was also the second species in the rare fruit collection which had fruit. Well, here they are. Let's see what else we have down there. Yes, I see the unripe velvet apples. Look, cashew tree, nothing. On this cashew tree, all the other fruit trees, nothing. The velvet apples, are even smaller than last time. Here they are. Nice and beautiful, but far from being ripe. Strange. Why does this rare fruit tree collection follow a different rhythm than the rest of the botanic garden and the rest of the area of Kuala Lumpur? Here is a more Garcinia. Strange. Yeah, just like last time. Those are the only two species where I can at least see some fruit. See, that's what happens when you make labels out of cheap plastic. After some time, they get broken by the next child or squirrel or whatever. I think somewhere down there, the third species, the third fruit species I saw was some stinky toe tree last year. But yeah, gigantic fruit tree collection, but nothing hanging on the trees, nothing lying on the ground. Why? Why just here? Look at this. This collection is just gigantic. The area is going on forever and forever. Many hundreds of trees, and I'm quite sure that there are also hundreds of species here. So folks, if you know the rare fruit tree collection of Perdana Botanic Gardens in Kuala Lumpur, please tell me why the fruit season seems to be so off. Here is the stinky toe fruit. Oh god. Is it the stinky toe fruit? It doesn't stink. Oh. Well, I'm pretty sure this is the stinky toe fruit. But it's so out of season that it doesn't even stink anymore. Well, if it doesn't stink, I don't think I should eat it. Let's see what it says. The Lonix regia. Nope. This is definitely not the Lonix regia. Well, I mean, the label is lying on the ground, so who knows where it comes from. This is definitely... there is the Lonix regia over there. So this label somehow traveled over 20 meters and ended up at a stinky toe fruit. What is this here? I think this is a collection of durians. Three look a bit like durian trees. Might be, however, Lindsay from Year of the Durian says that the durian season this year in Malaysia is very concentrated, like durians around Penang and Kuching and also around Tenom, but pretty much nowhere else. So those could actually be durian trees without a single durian hanging on them. Here the Lonix regia is flowering. Here is stinky toe fruit. Stinky toe tree has a lot of stinky toe fruit. And the big leaf catarrhins are at my legs. Well, let's at least try one single fruit in this fruit tree collection, even if it's the stinky toe. Strange, it's not even stinking. Oh no. Nope, this is not even stinking anymore. This is far too old. Well, sorry folks, so please, if you know why the fruit season in the rare fruit tree collection is so different from the rest of Kuala Lumpur, tell me. So far this beautiful collection has been, well, quite pretty if you want to see the different fruit trees, but quite disappointing if you want to try a fruit or another. Still, stay tuned for a lot of fruit videos from the beautiful city of Kuala Lumpur. And don't forget to like, share, comment, well, collect and comment and subscribe.